The Habsburg Parure is a truly remarkable and rare piece of jewelry that showcases the exquisite beauty of Peridot, a semi-precious stone with a rich history dating back to the early 2nd millennium BC. This gem, known for its captivating green hues ranging from a vibrant yellowish-olive to a deep brownish green, has been masterfully incorporated into this stunning set. What sets the Habsburg Parure apart is the exceptional quality of the peridot featured throughout. Each stone boasts an impressive size, minimal inclusions, and a skillful cut that enhances its inherent beauty. The deep olive color of the peridot is particularly striking, adding depth and character to the overall design. The parure itself is a comprehensive collection of jewelry pieces fit for royalty. It includes a magnificent tiara, a pair of earrings, 2 brooches, a divan de corsage, and a necklace adorned with 7 detachable pendants. These pendants offer versatility, as they can be removed from the necklace and attached to the tiara as uprights, allowing for a customizable and adaptable look. Intrigued by this dazzling combination of history and artistry, one can't help but wonder about the tales this parure could tell. Who were the fortunate souls who donned these shimmering stones? What grand occasions did they grace? And where does this breathtaking collection reside today? Let us delve deeper and uncover the captivating story of the Habsburg Parure. Before we begin, please support my channel by clicking the like and subscribe buttons. Thank you. The story of the Peridot Parure began with its first owner, Henrietta of Nassau-Weilburg, who became Archduchess Henrietta of Austria after her marriage to Archduke Charles, Duke of Teschen, in 1815. Her husband was an outstanding military commander, renowned for his victories over the French armies during the Revolutionary and Napoleonic Wars. One of his most famous triumphs was the Battle of Aspern-Essling in 1809, where he defeated Napoleon, marking the first significant loss for the French emperor on the battlefield. The parure dates back to the mid-1820s. The exact details of who presented Henrietta with this magnificent gift and on what occasion remain unknown. It is likely that the Archduke commissioned the parure from Kochert, the official purveyor of jewelry to the Habsburg court, whose work was highly esteemed for its exquisite craftsmanship and refined elegance. Such was the quality of Kochert's artistry that just a few years after the creation of the Peridot Parure, the House of Kochert was bestowed with the prestigious title of court jeweler. This jewelry suite, crafted in the traditional Georgian style, showcases large peridots of a deep olive green hue, set within scrolling frames adorned with cushion and rose-cut white diamonds. The entire ensemble is crafted in silver and yellow gold. The tiara is designed as a band of 7 graduated clusters of floral and foliate scrollwork, with 5 large step-cut peridots forming the centers of the middle rosettes, flanked by 2 diamond flowers at each end. The necklace features a graduated chain of 10 peridot and diamond clusters, from which hangs a fringe of 7 teardrop-shaped peridot and diamond pendants. These pendants are detachable and can also be worn upright along the top frame of the tiara. The suite's girandole-style earrings and corsage ornament echo the tiara's delicate floral motif. Both are designed as peridot and diamond clusters, topped with sprays of diamond flowers and leaves. The flowers on the earrings are detachable and can support teardrop-shaped pendants of diamonds and gold with peridot swing centers. In contrast, the floral clusters on the brooch elaborately border its emerald-cut peridot center and support 3 small hanging peridot and diamond teardrops. Unfortunately, we do not have any images of Archduchess Henrietta of Austria wearing this parure or any part of it. It is possible that she rarely had the opportunity to do so, as she spent most of her time living in seclusion with her husband and children. There were few occasions for her to show off these jewels. The Archduchess passed away just a few years after the Peridot Parure was made. She died in 1829 at the age of 32 from scarlet fever, which she contracted while nursing her children who were also suffering from the illness. Despite her short life, Henriette left a lasting impact on Viennese culture. For instance, she is credited with popularizing the Christmas tree in Vienna, a tradition that began with Fanny von Arnstein during the Congress of Vienna in 1814. From Charles and Henriette, the Peridot Parure found its way into the hands of their grandson, Archduke Friedrich of Teschen, at the end of the 19th century. It was then worn by his wife, Princess Isabella of Croy. The Peridot set is most often associated with Princess Isabella, as she was the first lady to be photographed wearing the entire ensemble, and it is her image that has endured to this day. One of the most iconic occasions where Archduchess Isabella was seen wearing this parure was at the coronation of the Austrian Emperor Charles I as King of Hungary in 1916. Here are photographs of the Archduchess at the ball held for Emperor Charles's coronation. I have enhanced the images slightly so we can better visualize how the parure looked on Isabella. Additionally, this is a painting depicting the Archduchess at the event, which was completed later. This event proved to be one of the last great celebrations of the Habsburg dynasty. As history unfolded, the Habsburg dynasty experienced a dramatic decline and ultimate fall. When the empire began to disintegrate in 1918 and new nation-states were created, Friedrich, like most members of the Habsburg dynasty, lost his titles and privileges. After World War I, in April 1919, Isabella and Friedrich fled to Switzerland, and a couple of years later, they finally settled in Hungary. They managed to preserve and take the Peridot parure with them, although it is unknown whether Isabella continued to use it or kept it stored with other jewels. Ultimately, the Habsburg Peridot was destined to end up at auction. Shortly after Friedrich's death in 1936, Isabella had passed away a few years earlier, the parure was sold. This decision was likely made due to financial difficulties or to distribute the family inheritance among the heirs. Count Johannes Coudenhove-Kalergi, a Czech nobleman, became the new owner of the parure when he purchased it for his wife, Countess Lily. Known before her marriage as Lily Steinschneider, she was the first Hungarian female pilot of Jewish origin, a fearless woman who embraced what was then considered a man's domain and one of the most dangerous sports, where accidents often ended tragically. However, after her marriage in 1914, Countess Lily ceased flying and lived with her husband in Ronsberg Castle in the Bohemian region of the Czech Republic. The Habsburg Peridot parure was inherited by their daughter, Countess Marina. She did not use the jewels and placed them in a bank vault, where the parure remained unworn for decades. This precautionary measure preserved the peridots in pristine condition, but also sadly deprived them of gracing their owner for a considerable time. When Countess Marina passed away in 2000, the jewels were discovered by her estate managers, who were truly astonished to find such an impressive set of jewelry. After the parure was discovered, a decision was made to sell it. In 2001, the Peridot parure once again put up for auction, opening a new chapter in its history. This time, the renowned jewelry company Fred Leighton, specializing in vintage pieces, became the new owner. The company acquired the parure with the intention not only to preserve its uniqueness, but also to provide celebrities with the opportunity to wear these rare gems at important events. Fred Leighton is famous for often lending its jewels to well-known personalities for their public appearances, and the Habsburg Peridot parure was no exception. In 2004, the famous actress and comedian Joan Rivers appeared at the Golden Globe Awards ceremony wearing the necklace and earrings from this set. Her appearance caused a real sensation and drew attention to these historical jewels. At some point, Fred Leighton sold the parure, or a part of it, to Lily Safra, a wealthy philanthropist. In 2012, she sold a portion of her jewelry collection to benefit nearly 36 charitable organizations, making an impressive philanthropic gesture. As part of the Jewels for Hope, the collection of Mrs. Lily Safra auction, a part of the Peridot parure, namely the earrings and brooch, was also sold. At present, it is unknown who became the new owner of this part of the parure. Additionally, we are unaware of the fate and whereabouts of the tiara and necklace. It's truly a shame that the Habsburg Peridot parure separated, and it's unlikely that we'll ever see the entire set together again. However, it's fascinating to imagine which modern royals could successfully wear this magnificent set. The challenge of wearing this parure lies in its substantial size and the striking deep olive green hue of the peridots. In my opinion, there are three queens who stand out: Queen Sylvia of Sweden, Queen Maxima of the Netherlands, and Queen Camilla of the United Kingdom. Queen Sylvia has always had a talent for wearing large, luxurious jewelry with elegance and grace. Her confidence and ability to choose hairstyles that can support such a substantial tiara make her an ideal candidate. Queen Maxima is known for her bold fashion choices and love for statement jewelry. Her tall and statuesque figure would balance the grandeur of this parure beautifully. I believe the vibrant green of the peridots would highlight her striking features and lively personality. Queen Camilla, with her mature elegance and strong presence, could also wear this set wonderfully. Her preference for large, impressive jewelry pieces aligns perfectly with the scale of the Peridot parure. What do you think? Who do you believe could wear the Habsburg Peridot parure best? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more fascinating stories about royal jewelry. Thank you for watching.